dandies.
This isn't your home. What are you talking about? This is the Umbrella Academy. This is the Sparrow Academy.
My first question is for David. In this season, I can see a mature version of your character.
Yeah.
How do you feel with this Diego version in this season? No? Because he will have a big responsibility. Justin, you are on the other side now, in the other team. Please tell me more about Ben, but now in the Sparrow Academy. No, he's maybe more powerful. He's the leader in moments, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think, you know, when I first started in season 1, there was this like shade of anger and broodiness that I was so afraid to not be able to capture, so I really pushed for that. And then as you know, you get older, it's like, you know, every season is like you're going to school, and like and the writers are getting to know you, and Steve Blackman is getting to see what works, what doesn't work. So it naturally just emerged into like, well, Diego is much more complex than just being broody and angry, and there is other facets. Like, you don't always have to be that guy, and there's moments of levity and humor. And so, you know, just in the same way how I've grown from 4 years ago, it's naturally to see Diego in a different light, because I'm reading scripts and I'm seeing them as myself now, and it's a big shift.
I would say this alternate version of Ben grew up in a very different environment than the one that he grew up in Umbrellas. Of course, in the Umbrella Academy world, he died at a young age, but in this world, he sort of survives. And I think is left with a father who sort of trains these kids in a very militant style way to be these crime-fighting superheroes. So in that regard, I think he's much more intense and much more dramatic. I also think he has a chip on his shoulder because he doesn't like being number 2 and feels like he should be rightfully number 1 in the family. Very similar to Diego.
Very similar. I mean, that's why he's so angry, and there's a freedom to that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Our little paradox brought forth a freaking Kugelblitz.
What the hell is a Kugelblitz?
Essentially, we're screwed.
The relationship in this season of number 5 and Lila is based on in love and hate, no, in some moments. But now you have to work together. How do you feel about this change of your character? Aidan first.
Okay, well, there's a scene where that's written in, and it was fantastic to play. I don't want to like spoil the dialogue or anything. It's very fun. That's my answer.
Very, and you?
Yeah, it was really fun. I think it was exciting to see like what happened with them after last season, and to see sort of an arc. You know, they really hate each other at first, a lot, but I think Lila and Five kind of admire each other for being really good at what they do.
Yeah.
And so there's like a common thing there that brings them together. So through the hate, there is this kind of respect, perhaps.
Also, it's really fun just to like watch season 3 being such like a familial season. Like, it's a great season for bonding. We all get very close as characters. So,
yeah,
you know, even these two who tend to be at it in the series, everything sort of softens, and yeah, it was a great couple episodes to get to do.
The last question, Aidan, after this successful season, would you like make a spin-off about number 5 in the future? I think number 5 have more stories to tell.
I would love to have some like quick side adventures of like seeing the stuff that he did at the commission, or just like the 3rd comic book version of 5, where he's sort of doing these side missions as a hired gun. I still want it to be within the context of like the family and the Umbrella Academy, though. What's fun about like the 3rd comic and the way that they tie it in is that's sort of, we pick up with him. It's been a while since we've seen him. This is what he's been up to. And then it all gets tied into the main plot line with a full cast. So I'm up for anything. If it's a good script, it's a good script. But yeah, it's a fun idea to sort of have him as this side adventure hired gun thing. So
Dad didn't adopt us as babies, but those babies still existed here. So if you ever see your other self,
Kill them. Sleep with them.
avoid them.
What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, come on, as if you wouldn't climb Luther Mountain.
What would you say about the evolution of Klaus in this season?
The emotional Klaus in this season. Well, I think he's sort of languishing. He's searching around for purpose. He's scared that whatever he's supposed to be doing, I think he's got an intense sort of stabbing FOMO going on, because in his fantasy he's looking around and he's seeing all of his siblings either falling in love or, you know, doing superhero stuff or doing stuff to save the world or just generally being on some sort of mission, and he's kind of looking around and going, where's my mission, you know? And I think that's kind of where he is emotionally, and it's killing him if he's being honest. So it's sort of his motivation, I think, in the third series is trying to escape a sense of despondency, you know, that kind of way. It's just escape and trying to move towards a sense of like, someone please tell me what I'm supposed to be doing.
Tom, the next question is for you. In the same line, Luther explored more about the personal side, no? The love, the new experience, maybe. How do you describe the new season, and how was the work with Genesis Rodriguez? She's a very famous actress in this part of the world.
Yeah, Genesis was great. You say her name way better than I do.
I barely recognized
Yeah, so who
her
you talking
name
about?
when you said it.
Who was that? Yeah, she was amazing to work with. We had a great partnership and a lot of trust. It's really important, I think, in any kind of love story that you have extreme trust for each other as actors. But I think with Luther, you know, he's letting himself go this year. Luther never really had, as many of them didn't, had a childhood, you know, and like never went through the teen years of like falling in love and meeting girls and like having that kind of fun factor to their lives. You know, they were working kids. And I think Luther this year gets to explore that, because I think before the impending doom of the world comes upon them, he sort of feels the pressure off him, you know, of being number one and being part of this superhero group. And he lets himself go a little bit, and you start to see the fun side of Luther, probably the Luther that would have been without him being number one. So it was nice to play that kind of arc for him.
Peru, watch Umbrella Academy, and also name more of your children Percy.
Yeah, and call Genesis
Rodriguez.
Peru.
Hey, watch Umbrella season 3.
Please.
We
love you. Thank you so much.
We really want another season, so just come on. Give us a shot. Give us a chance. I want to take him to do ayahuasca. So.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.